Alright, so I've taken off my passenger side door off the Chevelle, and first thing that I did was grinded off some of the trim studs along the bottom for the rocker, kind of like the lower rocker panel trim area, but it's obviously on the door. And anyway, so I grounded those off, and in doing so I kind of went below the level of the surface, so that's why I put the filler in each one of those trim stud areas. And then using some black spray paint as a guide coat, just kind of glancing off the light that I had in the garage, I could see a couple small dents. So like this one here, a couple on the other side, I was able to detect those dents and fill them. And then right here along the middle of the door was the belt line trim, so I filled those holes, and it just, the whole area had like a weird texture to it, feeling. It felt like a dent or something that wasn't smooth, and it was definitely going to be noticeable. So anyway, I decided to put the filler right in the middle of the door and try to get rid of that. So really the reason for this video is to show you guys and myself even Rust-Oleum's primer surfacer. The question is how much can it fill? Now I pretty much have the general shape that I'm after here with this filler. I mean, it's the transition that I want, but since I'm so bad at spreading the filler in some spots, like right here, these vertical lines in some places, I just messed up. So the general area is perfect, I think, but that's not gonna turn out too well with just primer and paint. If I was to, I can catch that with my fingernail, that would be feathered down if that was on an edge. But because it's in the middle of my area that I'm working on, what I'm gonna do is fill it with the primer surfacer, just to kind of see if it's actually gonna be able to fill that, fill that up. So it's probably going to take 2 or 3 applications of it, but that stuff goes on pretty thick, so we will see. And then what I'm going to do is just primer surfacer the whole door, and then put a guide coat on the whole door, which is when you spray, like black primer spray paint or whatever, and do your block sanding, and you'll quickly find any low spots and even high spots too. So that's where I stand. Check me out on the next video.